Hmm. Ray Pachenko. Oh my God, Ray's here. Hello, Ray. How are you? I went to the convenience store. I went to the beer store down the street. You know what I got? I got some Coors beer. Coors beer. There it is. See it? Because my regular beer was out of stock. There was nothing there. Oh my God, what am I going to do? No Sierra Nevada. Hope it's going well, guys. Here, I just wanted to show you the last pack of cigarettes I ever purchased. Right here, American Spirits, and there's almost like the whole pack. I just said, enough of this bullshit. I don't want to smoke anymore, and I don't smoke anymore. There you go. There's a cig. Jesus Christ! What the hell does it smell? It smells like ass. It smells like something dead. Oh my God! Stop it! Yeah, no more smokes for me now. I mean, if you want to smoke cigarettes, good luck to you. I would recommend not doing that. Where did I get this package? Oh, this fucking Ohio. I bought these in Ohio. Fucking A. So there you go. Nah, no more cigs. Nah. Bad. They smell really bad too. Anyway, so let's get back to the topic at hand. Mr. Russell Brand is being fucking destroyed. By whom? Now, we don't have to, we're not going to beat this dead horse too much. But I happen to know Mike Buchanan, who is a friend of Elizabeth Hobson, the redhead, in England. And this is what Buchanan, actually, Elizabeth sent me this. Russell Brand's accused of being of some, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, accused of some bad shit. Now, as I said in the previous video, if Russell Brand is guilty and he did these evil things, the fucking man should go to jail for a very, very, very long time. Is there proof? What I've heard so far, it's a bunch of allegations, a bunch of words. Words! No proof, no evidence, nothing. 10 years ago. Yes. Brandon Trueblood is here. Hello. Oh my God. What are you doing? You got a stream here tonight? I know Hammerhand's coming up in like, an hour or so? A couple hours. So I don't want to interfere with the brothers. Although I am Hammer Claws today. Oh my God, look at me. I'm so beautiful. Oh, yeah. So Mr. Russell Brand, the movie star, actor, comedian, just generally all around funny motherfucker. Some chicks from 10, 15 years ago, oh my God, he was evil. He was evil to me. And reasons has nothing to do with these women wanting to get with a fucking movie star or anything like that. No. Russell Brand is evil. You know what? Here's the deal. I think this is the time to draw the line in the sand. No more of this bullshit. Again, if the guy's got there's proof and evidence, goes through court, the justice system, it's a fucking joke, but you know what I'm saying. And they find this man guilty of this stuff. Okay? Well, you did the bad thing. Go to jail. Is there proof? Is there evidence? Danny Masterson, the guy from the 70s show, is going to spend 30 fucking years in jail. Where was the proof? You mean there wasn't any proof? Just some words spoken by, oh my God, she's a victim. She's a woman. And all that. Let me see if I can find that. Anyway, so Mike Buchanan, in charge of the party over in England, Justice for Men, boys, and people who love them and all that stuff. Russell Brand is accused of some bad shit. Yes. Yes. There's almost nothing worse than being accused of R-wording, raping a woman. Having sex without her consent, her complete 100%, absolutely. If you're out there doing this kind of shit, you're out there forcing yourself on women, you got to understand what the fuck is your problem. Is there something wrong in your schmetzen? You need to go to a doctor. You need to go to someone who can tell you what the fuck is going on here. No one in the manosphere, in the red pill, in here, supports the idea that men should just be able to go out and have their way. Nobody. No one. That is not what you do to people. You don't go out and have your way with women and fuck them, whatever they... No. Wherever this shit comes from, I have no fucking idea, to be honest with you. Oh, well, these are just a bunch of rapists out here in the manosphere. They just want to take advantage of... What the fuck is wrong with you? Is there something mentally unscrewed upstairs? Well, yeah, he's a man. He's got to... Obviously, it's okay for him. The patriarchy. It's bullshit. We all know that. We know it's crap. It's garbage and bullshit. But we have to somehow fucking every goddamn time defend ourselves. Oh my God. Oh, but you're one of those, aren't you? You're an evil man. Oh, wait, wrong. Jesus. You see here, I get all worked up. Oh my God. Hold on here a second. I got to shut off the camera. For the reason, oh no, I already shut it off. Huh? Okay, yeah. God bless America. Don't you just love it? Hold on a second. What was I thinking? What were you thinking? I have no fucking idea. What was I doing? I don't know. Probably something important. Clearly something important. I was looking for Lauren Chen's video. Where the fuck did she look? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Just bear with me 1 second. Share this tab here. There's a cunt, evil, whatever. Russell Brand's guilty. That's what this fucking cunt is saying. He's guilty. He was accused. He's fucking guilty. No, he's not. Prove it in a court of law. Oh my God, it's so inconvenient. Because then I have to have proof and shit. No. I just want to say things. And I want people to fucking go to jail. Doesn't work that way. Sorry. Try again. All right, let's see. Lauren Chen. Where's her video here? Danny Masterson. But why are you going for Lauren Chen? Are you such a fucking cunt? Well, she's better looking than I am.
Are you still stuffing your kangaroo hoodie pockets?
Right.
Meet the new, improved...
It was Elizabeth Hobson, the redhead from England. Even Mike Buchanan is better looking than I am, and he's not. I'm sorry, Mike.
This is probably going to be one of the most controversial videos I've ever done, which for this channel is really saying something, but let's talk about Danny Masterson.
Who's sentenced to 30 fucking years in a pound me up the ass prison because of accusations that no one can fucking prove. We are given nuclear weapons to the least stable human beings among us.
So if you don't know who he is, Danny Masterson is an actor who's probably best known for playing Stephen Hyde on That 70s Show. He was also on the Netflix show The Ranch. He was written off of that show, and really his entire career took a nosedive, to say the least, in 2017.
Kevin Spacey, one of the greatest actors of our time. One of the fucking best ever. Accused by someone of being something. They wrote the guy out of movies. They covered his fucking face with graphics. They removed him from his craft only because of words. No proof. Kevin Spacey went through, court. He was, accused of some crimes. Not guilty. Does it matter? Why does it matter if by the mere association of you with a word, you're fucking done? Just curious.
After multiple women came forward accusing him of, let's just say, forcing himself onto that. And what makes the Danny Masterson case kind of different from other celebrities who have been Me Too'd over the years.
I mean, I'm not trying to make light of this. Mr. Masterson is going to spend 30 fucking years in prison. But I mean, let's be honest. You think women? Guy was on a TV show. He's famous. He had money. Well, he doesn't have looks, but he certainly had money and fame. Do you think some women might be attracted to him because of these things? Anyone in the audience? Hello.
Is that the allegations against him didn't just stay allegations on social media or anything like that. Actually, charges were pressed against Danny Masterson. And most recently,
30 fucking years in prison. 30 years, guys. Oh, it's never going to happen to me. I'm just going to go out and bang some hoes here. It's a Saturday night. 30 fucking years. Now, if that doesn't dry up your penis, I don't know what will. Go.
Those charges have now led to him being sentenced to 30 years in prison. Now, from what I understand, there were at least 5 different women who have made allegations against Danny Masterson.
I bet there are probably thousands of people that can say words. Oh, Danny Masterson. That one time, we were, it's bullshit. Where's the goddamn proof? And this man is going to spend the rest of his life in prison, essentially, for fucking words. Somebody said something. Somebody felt a certain way. Oh my God. 30 fucking years in prison. Eric Zombro is here. 30 years in prison, Zombro. Without Ruth's Chris and Scotch. I love you, buddy. Go. All right, go ahead, Lauren.
But only 3 of those women's allegations actually led to charges, and only 2 of those women's allegations have led to a conviction. And now I shouldn't have to say this, but
allegations. Where's the proof?
But for clarity's sake, and because we are on the internet, I absolutely will. I am strongly against someone forcing another person to do something against their will. And so with
everyone who has a brain in their fucking head, Lauren, you, me, everyone, no one agrees with someone forcing someone to do something against their will. Jesus effing Christ. That's not even the issue at this point. We know it's bad. You go and rape a woman, that's bad. That's why we have laws against this. People who do that and are convicted go to jail for a very long time, as they fucking should. No one's disagreeing with that. Nobody. The only people who disagree with that concept is people who are fucking rapists. Anyway, Rusty Rivers is here. Hello, Captain Crunch. This is the Lauren chat.
This video, I am not trying to be an R-word apologist or anything of the sort.
But you already are, though, Lauren. Oh my God, she said something. So why are you arguing against her? Oh my God. It's a very, very interesting trick that they did, didn't it? Radium Cushy is in the building. Hello, Cush. All right, go ahead.
Wording someone is bad. This is me just being very explicit with my views. But the reason why I want to talk about the Danny Masterson case,
I mean, the fact, Lauren, that we have to fucking say that. Oh no, I'm not for that rape word. No. People who do the fact that we have to fucking say that in a civilized fucking society, and we have to prove that we're against men raping women. is almost beyond comprehension. Of course it's fucking wrong. Of course it's fucking evil. Jesus Christ. Really? We got to do this. Okay, go ahead.
Specifically, is that whether or not you believe he is an innocent person, whether you believe he's an abuser or whatever, ultimately his trial represents a case of someone being sent to prison for 30 years off of no other evidence aside from someone's word, and not just.
I mean, he might be the worst scumbag in the world. He might actually be a rapist. He might have raped women. He might have, I don't know, fucked sheep. We don't know. We have no fucking evidence. And now they're going to do the same thing to Russell Brand because he pissed someone off at the top somewhere.
Just that, but someone's word about events that happened over a decade prior. And if that fact makes you raise your eyebrows, because does that really seem like enough to convict someone for such a long time, then you really need to watch the rest of this video, because there are a lot of details about this case that people are simply not talking about on social media. And again, whether or not you think that Danny Masterson is innocent when it comes to our criminal justice system, I personally just don't know if the outcome of this trial is something that makes a lot of sense. So I
don't know if he's innocent or guilty. I don't know, because I don't know what the fucking facts are. I don't know if Russell Brand is guilty or innocent. We're never gonna fucking know the facts of the case. This gentleman, this is why we don't go in elevators with chicks by yourself. This is why. Because there's no possible fucking way to prove anything. You're guilty. You're a man. She said it. Done. End of fucking discussion.
A lot to talk about today, but first I do want to say a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Patriot Gold. The U.S. debt crisis could ignite a long-term rally in gold. Since March 2020, the U.S. added another $8 trillion in debt, and gold is up 50%.
But I mean, Lauren Chan here, she's for that gold too. You know what I'm saying? Tom, bro. She's chill with that.
And now with the Fed raising rates, the interest payments on our debt have surpassed $1 trillion annually, which, by the way, is as much as the U.S. spends on its defense budget. And on top of that, BRICS
here's the dealio. Here's the deal. The whole gold thing and NFTs. Oh my God, you'd need to buy an NFT because it's going to go up in value. Bitcoin. You see, we're only looking at one half of the situation, aren't we? With respect to gold and all this stuff. Gold is valuable, yes. But when the shit hits the fan, someone has to accept the gold. Just saying, it's a two-way thing. You got to talk about the other side. Really? You're going to take a brick of gold?
Met last month, and now all rich nations like Saudi Arabia and the UAE have joined Russia, China, and India. Plus, another credit agency have downgraded multiple U.S. banks on liquidity.
China
worries. 51% of Americans cannot
go.
Before it is too late at 888-270-9223.
Again, there's the number. Go ahead.
270-9223. Mention this channel's name, which is just Lauren Chan, and you'll all
just remember. A transaction involves two parties. Okay, let's go.
Always get best-in-class service from Patriots protecting Patriots. And Patriot Gold Group has the No Fee for Life IRA, where your IRA or 401k can be in physical gold and silver. You may be eligible for the No Fee for Life IRA on qualifying.
Well, let's see here, Ernest. I got this ounce of gold, and I want some food. Are you willing to trade? Nope.
Overs. Again, give them a call over at 888-270-9223. Patriot Gold Group is Consumer Affairs top-rated gold IRA dealer 7 years in a row. Now, to understand why I may not be on board with our legal system condemning Danny Masterson to prison, I think we need to go over some of the statements that were made against him. Let's start with this post by Michael Tracy. As he explains, here's a testimony of a Jane Doe on the
based on the
whose credibility, the actor Danny Masterson.
Wait a minute. Wait, whoa, excuse me. The encounter was consensual. Well,
just got sentenced to 30 years in prison. Initially, she told police her 2002 encounter with Masterson was consensual. Then in 2018, concluded it was actually and still
16 years later, got up and went to her therapist for the last 10 years. Oh my God, I think he must have done something to you. It's not your fault because women can never be fucking accountable for anything in their life. Just saying.
Seems a tad confused. And attached to that post is this transcript. Defense attorney. So your recollection of September 2002 is still very detailed, correct? Jane Doe, correct. And is it your contention today that Masterson R-worded you in 2002? No, that's not the word I would use. Is it your position that he did not R-word you? No. Is it your position there is some word between there? Mine? You're the only person I'm going to be talking to today. Do you remember the name Officer Siegel? You talked to a male officer in Hollywood PD. Did you tell that officer that you had consensual sex with Masterson in 2002? Yes. You were
over. Done. Mr. Masterson should be released. This is the accusing person. The woman apparently been raped by Danny Masterson. Did you said but you had consensual sex? You did? Okay. Unbelievable. End of story. Masterson walks. You said you did this consensually. It's over. It's over. Now, I can't imagine that these innocent women might go after Danny Masterson or any man of means to get some cash. No.
About that, to my understanding, again, I'm only interested in your point of view. Then to my understanding, yes.
Yep.
So in 2004, your position was that the sex in 2002 was consensual, correct? Objection. Asked and answered. Has your opinion changed? Yes. When?
So she fucked the dude and regretted it. Or was trying to get a payoff. Moon is here. Hello, Moon. My favorite artist. Thank you, Moon. Good to see you. All right, go ahead. Go.
2018. So in 2018, you came to the conclusion that, in fact, Masterson did R-word you in 2002.
No.
I understand that if you've been through something traumatic, like having someone force themselves on you, it might be hard to talk about. You might be uncomfortable giving.
And there's not one person here that thinks it's okay for someone to force someone to do something against their will. No one here, no one in the fucking manosphere, no normal thinking person believes you could just grab a chick and, hey, you're going to do this and fuck you, whatever. No. That's not the way reality works. Now, in some places in the fantasy of the Democrat Party, they think, oh my God, this woman lives in West Virginia everywhere they go. It's bullshit. We all know this, guys. I don't have to beat the fucking horse here.
Details about it, and especially since it was long ago and maybe your feelings are changing about it. Maybe possible that your statements about the event or your testimony about the event isn't exactly clear or entirely cohesive, but it still happened. Like, I get it. I really do.
Am I saying Danny Masterson is not guilty? Well, it certainly sounds that way from the texts. Consensual activity with another, with a chick. Oh, you want to? Oh, yeah. Enthusiastically consenting, but it's not enough. And now this guy from the 70s show is going to spend 30 fucking years in prison. What do you think they're going to do to Russell Brand? That's a fucking lifetime sentence. That's what he's going to get.
But at the same time, if testimony is really all the evidence you have against someone, then I kind of do feel like consistency is important. And what I also
career destruction, being nuked from outer space because some chick fucked you and regretted it 17 fucking years later. Are we out of our minds, guys? In what fucking universe would this stand up? Not a normal one.
Also think is relevant information that not many people are talking about is that, as once more Michael Tracy adds, the above Jane Doe received $400,000 from Masterson in 2000.
So she got a payout, $400,000. Polska Bob is here. Hello, Polska. $400,000 to shut the fuck up. Now, why would he do that? Isn't he a guilty son of a bitch? Isn't he obviously a rapist? He paid her a bunch of money, so obviously he was guilty. Here's the deal. Let's be honest. You got lawyers. You got a lot of fucking lawyers. You're an actor, famous actor. It's going to cost you $1,000 an hour for these lawyers. $1,000 an hour. And so Mr. Masterson said, you know what? Just give her a fucking check. Let's get done with this shit. Because I'm going to save myself $700,000. If we have to litigate this shit, we got to go to the jail and all this. Just give her the money and make it go away. And the fucking lawyer said, yeah. Do that, no problem.
2004. She then went on to collaborate with two other Jane Does, including one who was in a relationship with Masterson from 1997 to 2002, and who concluded in and around 2011 that
1997 to 2002. How many years is that? 5? And he raped her. Right. He forced himself upon the woman he was in a relationship for 5 fucking years. Gotcha.
An encounter from 2001 had actually been R-word, which brings us to another one of the women who claimed that Danny Masterson forced himself on her.
Excuse me, this is all bullshit. We all know that, don't we?
Bullshit.
One of these women, as Michael's post alludes to, is actually a former girlfriend of Masterson's. And once more, just because I want to be super clear here, I will explicitly state that yes, it is possible for two people.
Now, didn't Seth Rogen just recently was accused of being such a fucking asshole? I'm kind of surprised that Mr. Rogen, I think it was Seth Rogen, or what is the guy's name? I can't think of his name. The fat one in Superbad. You know who I'm talking about. She just, oh my God, you're so controlling. I just tell you, my God. I'm surprised she didn't accuse him of the R word. Because that's what these fucking cunts are all about. I'm going to accuse you of this unless you give me a big pile of fucking money.
To be in a relationship, and for one of those people to commit an assault against the other just because you're in a relationship with someone, that doesn't mean you consent to everything and anything they may want to do. But with that in mind,
yeah, here's the thing though, Lauren, this is aside from you, okay? Do you think women cannot fight back? For example, Danny Masterson or Seth Rogen or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna do my thing with you because I'm a man in the patriarchy. You think women can't fight back? Have you ever tried grabbing, a woman, 110 pounds of fucking fury, and holding her down and doing these bad things to her? No, because we're not rapists. We don't do that. But the point is, women are
human beings and shit, and they're not gonna fucking go in that easily.
Just saying, they're survivors, just like men are, just like every other animal is. You think they're going to agree to that? Oh my God, Seth Rogen or whatever his name is. Oh my God, yeah, no. All I got to say is that if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever your flavor is, I don't care. I want you to go in there and pretend fight. Go in there and try to take him or her and put them in a position where you can fucking do that. Give that a shot. Just go ahead and do that. Do it. No, it's all fun games. Oh my God. It's like it's a thing. Try it. Go ahead. Get your girlfriend, get your boyfriend, whatever, and try to take him or her, hold them down, and try to do that. See what happens. Pretend you're a bad man from the fucking bushes. Oh, yeah, well, maybe you got a fantasy thing. You got a thing. Okay. Let me know how that works. If someone doesn't want to do that, you tell me. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
I'm trying to be as delicate as I can here. Listen to this and tell me if this just doesn't sound a little bit questionable. It's written that
Don't be fucking delicate, Lauren Chen. Just come out and fucking say it, because we're all thinking the same thing. This is bullshit. We all know this.
Alabama native Carnell Bixler moved to LA for her modeling career and met Masterson at a party Revlon hosted for her in 1996. She moved in with Masterson shortly after, and she testified that everything was great for the first year of their relationship until Masterson began acting sexually aggressive. Her husband, the Mars Volta singer, testified.
Sexually aggressive, huh? Well, Masterson. You know, that 70s show. You know, come on, man. Boners everywhere. Come on.
Both trials about a difficult conversation he had with his wife in which he told her that what she was describing was Masterson R-wording her. And for background, by the way, when it comes to this ex-girlfriend, Masterson was actually not found guilty of assaulting her. But I think her story is still relevant because even
that's relevant because, hey, new hubby, that you didn't know I was a fucking whore before I met you. I can accuse Danny Masterson of some really bad shit. Maybe we can get a payoff, a bunch of money. No, of course not. That would never happen. No.
Though Masterson wasn't found guilty of assaulting her, the judge still allowed this woman to read an impact statement before his sentencing. And if you're thinking to yourself, it's kind of strange how you could be found innocent of assaulting someone, yet still have that someone read their victim statement before your sentencing.
Now, I wonder if the victim got a bunch of free money. Just, asking the question. All right. I don't want to drag this out too long, so let's go back to Mike Buchanan's video here, and then we'll go away. All right. Let me see. What's Mikey saying here? Hold on. Blow that up. Thank you to Elizabeth Hobson. Queen Elizabeth over in England. Oh my God. She's a redhead, you know. So Buchanan says, Russell Brand appears to be accused of some level of historic rapiness. Watch this video. Okay. And then somebody replies, Eli, I can't even pretend to be interested in such people, to be honest. Okay. Politically motivated false allegations are interesting. And yes, our friends, our men, some women, we are being fucking subjected to this bullshit. Russell Brand probably fucked some chick in 203 because the chick wanted to get fucked by Russell Brand. And now suddenly it's fucking rape. The hell is wrong with us? Why are we letting this happen? Well, in our own little way, we're not letting it happen. We're saying this is fucking nonsense. Anyway, politically motivated false allegations are interesting. That's interesting too. Apple Music suggests a Suzanne Vega song to me every so often. And they're always good. Is she generally good then? Well, most of the time, she is. The point is, I think you get it, don't you? Russell Brand is being hung out to dry by a bunch of fucking people who don't want him to say the things that he is saying. It's very simple. They want to shut him up. Now, it wouldn't surprise me, even a little, at this point, where they came to him and said, "Hey, Russell, you got to stop doing this shit, or we're gonna pull the rape word on you." And Russell Brand was like, "Whoa, what do you mean? I've never done anything like that. I'm not a rapist. I'm not like that." Doesn't matter, does it? But I didn't do anything like that. Yeah. I mean, Mila Kunis, she's married to the other guy. I didn't fuck her without her permission. It doesn't fucking matter. Once the nuclear bomb is dropped, it's over. Russell Brand's career is over. He's done. You will no longer hear from him because someone didn't want to hear what he had to say. But oi, crikey! What was that movie? Get him to the Greek, right? He can do his accent better than I can. The point is, Russell Brand is over. He was nuked from afar by some fucking people who probably threatened, first of all, "You shut up, we're going to do this." And he said, "Fuck off." And now we're here. So Russell's over. Is this the kind of society you want to live in, guys? Is this what you want? Somebody points a finger at you and you're done? Burned at the fucking stake, drowned on the witch chair? I don't think so. Again, why do we have to keep saying this? Someone who's convicted of raping a woman should rot in fucking prison. There's no question about that. Someone who is accused with words of doing something like that, I got to have the fucking proof. I'm not a rape apologist. I don't condone rape. I don't want women to get raped. Is it fucking clear? But you've got to have some fucking evidence. Russell Brand's over. Done. Nada. Zero. He has been canceled. Are we going to stand for this shit, guys? Aren't you sick of this? Kevin Spacey, accused of something, convicted in a court. No, he was not convicted. The evidence was presented. He was acquitted. His career is over. Russell Brand's career is over. Done. Are we willing to put up with this bullshit? I don't think so. I don't think so.